Hello YouTube, I got a nice little video coming. I was going to eventually do two videos, but since the horror pack came earlier than supposed to, I'm going to go ahead and knock it all out in one video. So I got the horror pack, two video game unboxings, and some special stuff, alright? So first thing I do want to talk about is about Nintendo. Now, a lot of people already heard that Reggie is retiring. I don't know how I really feel about that completely, but I do know, I'm a little bit sad because I always like Reggie. Reggie always felt like, the Obama of video games. He's always so calm, the way he talks, just that's the type of vibe he gives, and it's gonna be sad that he's going. It's kind of ironic that the person who's replacing him is named Bowser. So I don't know too much about him, except some of the pictures I see. He looks like he is passionate about, on Nintendo as well. But what does that leave with the future of Nintendo that I really question? I've heard that Nintendo wants to eventually stray off into mobile gaming. I'm not a huge mobile gaming person at all. In fact, I hate mobile games. Every game I played, I don't like. I played Angry Birds, Happy. I played the Mario one. Yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of it. I played other ones. I just don't like the feel, the control of it. And the games I do enjoy eventually end shortly because they are highly or heavily microtransactions in which they want you to pay to advance. Not paper items you can get early, but still cheap within the game. It turned me off badly. Okay, there is a Final Fantasy game that looks interesting. I'm actually hoping it comes to like the PlayStation as a DLC one day, or an add-on. But I'm not gonna get on mobile phones just because it's decent to me. But I hope that is not the state of Nintendo. Okay, I hope they stay in consoles. I hope they still make the games. I prefer it that way. I don't want mobile gaming. Because it reminds me of Konami, and how they went with pachinkos. You know, I, I'm not looking forward to that. So Nintendo do that, I feel they should just license all their games off to Sony and Microsoft. Then. But that's just the way I feel. So I know what y'all want to see. Let's go ahead and get into that now. But that's how I feel about the Nintendo situation. I'm sad about it. I wish Reggie would stay. I got rid of the boxes. Today is recycling day. Everything just decided to come. At first, we got from the Horrorpack. Stop biting me. Little love bites. We got what is this called on the side? The violent kind. You see, that's what he got on him. His little jacket, kind of like the Hells Angels or those um, motorcycle clubs. Actually, it looks more like the Grand Theft Auto one. Was this the MCs? Um, I don't know nothing about this, but it kind of gives me the vibe as one of the slasher type movies, kind of like a Hard Candy. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So I know nothing about it. I'm happy about it because I love movies I haven't seen, and I build up anticipation of it. Another one that kind of also reminds me of a candy type slasher is some kind of hate. I know nothing about this, never seen it, so I got two movies to look forward to. That's awesome. And here is the collector's edition from Scream Factory they were posting about so much, and it's Mystery. So like I thought it was, it's going to be a collector's edition I already have. It doesn't bother me much. If it's a better slipcover, I will swap it out. But I will be giving one to a friend. I don't keep doubles. But a little bit bumped out because there are some collector's editions I don't have. But I'm very grateful that it is included. And the reason why is because this is a underrated movie. Mystery is great. The acting by Kathy Bates is top notch. Okay. This is a movie I recommend, what I'm saying? So kudos to Scream Factory putting it out. And I'm grateful that Horrorpack put in their collection that they did because people always wanted a Scream Factory movie from them, a collector's edition on top of it. So here it is. Kudos to everybody who got it. I already have it, so I'm not going to count too much off of it. But now the Horrorpack limited edition. This was in the clues they had, and people was guessing. It was one of the two Abraham movies. The Lincoln versus zombies and the other horror one they had. They were all wrong. It's President's Day. Yeah. See, everybody know about the other two Abraham Lincoln movies, but they didn't know about this one. So I don't think it's gonna be huge production like the other Abraham Lincoln movie. Not the versus the zombies, but the other one. Yeah, this seems like a little lower one, but still, I don't know nothing about it. To me, everything's worth a look. So this is a great drop. This is probably one of the best ones. Of course, it's the best one this year because it's still February's drop, but it's top notch. Okay, I've never been disappointed too much. Like only maybe one box I probably didn't like about the Horrorpack, but Horrorpack has always been my to-go subscription box. It's always been a great. I've never had too many. I had some doubles, but they never to a point where like most of it was just doubles or stuff I had already. So I've always been happy subscribing to them, So this was a top-notch drop from them. So kudos to y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other movie drops instead of the games. So let's go ahead and show you what I got in today. I got The Craft. Always good to get it from Screen Factory themselves because a lot of times you can get the movies maybe 2 weeks or a week earlier than release date. And this always been a big movie to me, so when I saw it, it's the day one pre-purchase, So oh, I look forward to this. I can't wait for this. It's still closed. I haven't opened it. Got the poster with it. I got Target. This recently came out as well as a redrop. I'm always trying to get a Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of them older action movie type title drops. So this was the cheap one. It was $9.99. There's a few other $9.99 drops that came out as well this week that I wanted to get, but I'm gonna hold off on those. But I did get the Hard Target. Hard Target 2 is still on eBay to get cheap too. But I just hold on to the first one right now. I got the Willard remake. Still got to get the originals, and I held off because the price was too expensive at the time. But it's the remake right here. Got Four Weddings and a Funeral, just the original. It came with a slipcover. I love slipcovers. Yes. Plus plus. And they just come with like a reversible cover. Because there are some companies that they won't let you do custom pics of their movies, and they prefer only one, so there's no reverse covers for certain things. We got the Poison Ivy collection. I got that, and that's like 4 movies in one. So instead of going like traditional Screen Factory 4 different separate Blu-rays in one big giant holder, they just put 4 discs, or was it 2 discs? No, it's 4 discs in one case. Not bad. It's more convenient, but I do prefer it with it's all separate. It's okay. Here's what I was talking about. Here's the Legally Blonde collection. This one I think is it's just a regular cover. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna say custom at all, but it's probably the regular cover. But there is no reversible covers. Just part 1 and 2. Just one of these chick flicks, But it was green. Shout's green. It's part of the Shot Selects. I went ahead and scooped it up because I'm trying to complete that collection off, and they keep dropping. I don't know. That probably be the last collection I finish off, but I'm trying to get another Shout select used cars. I missed out on getting the Twilight Time one. I'm not gonna pay no $60 for, but shop went ahead and dropped theirs, so I picked up no slip cover unfortunately, and once again, once you can't have a custom print off, so there's no reversible cover. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. So I got 2 game drops, and I think this is. Is there anything else coming out this month? I think this is it for this month. Some March drops coming out. But I think that's it for February for me. Um, got Death End Request. And I just didn't get the single. I went ahead and got the collector's edition. Yeah, you know how I do. It is reversible cover, but since this is the other cover of it, the steelbook has it, but I kept the main cover. I'm gonna keep the main one. Let's go ahead and take a look with it inside. I really love how they did the cover for it and on the steelbook. Let's get a better look like that. I really like that. Oh, I'm a little bit wrong on that. It's the cover of the steelbook, so I'm definitely wrong on that. That's the cover of the main. So yeah, bracelet got this as well. But the thing is, the steelbook is too tall, and it's a 10, so all these fingerprints get put on it, and it's much taller, it sticks out, on top further. So I don't think I'm gonna add this into, the little cabinets I put up or whatever, the shelves. I think I'm just gonna keep it inside the collector's edition box, but it's a nice steelbook, it's nicely put, it's not cheap tin, but I'm afraid, having it out, it might get dented. I'm always worried about my stuff getting dents or scratches on it. Came with a nice little soundtrack. And then for the goodies, it got like a little cloth of the reverse cover. I think that's like one of those cleaning cloths, not just like a cloth to put up. Not one of those poster types. Let's see. Got us an art book. A little bit more better than the basic art books, but it's like a standard. It's no huge pictures, and if so, they put in like 4s, like this or whatever. But it's better than a couple pages, like a 12, 14 page basic, So that's pretty cool. And it wasn't that expensive, so I don't feel ripped off, So that's always a plus, because now these collector's editions, they come with like little crappy filler items, or the figurine ain't nice, it's not a hard type statue, it's a cheap plastic type. But this was pretty worth it for me. Then I got the new Steins Gate Elite. And I think this just bring this over to the PS4. I'm not too sure. I don't wanna put. I do got the other Stein games, So one thing that kind of got me about this is if you look on the bottoms, it's kind of beat up on the sides, and that worried me because it was wrapped up. It's a little bit crushed on the side. I was like, what is going on? You got a nice slip cover though. Let's go ahead, open it so I can show you how I. It's kind of weird. It looked kind of brand new. It was posted as brand new. I had took out the nice little art book of it. And even the art book was already felt open easily, So I was like, what's going on here? And really, it's not even an art book. I can't even. It's like a little like what it is it's story boards. That's all this is, the storyboards of the thing. There's no artwork. It's a little bit interesting because other things usually it's just art, But this is just the storyboards, so it's not bad. It's something unique. I would prefer artwork though. I'm more of artwork. I don't really care about storyboards that much unless it's from a movie or something. But it's something different. But the art book was used, and basically it gives me the impression maybe it was like a display model they gave me, or the person before packing it up, they looked at it and all that. But this is not a brand new thing. Even so, a drop down release date, and it was packaged like it was brand new. It's all used. But I don't feel like turning it back. I really don't feel like sending it back or whatever. I'll accept it. Yeah, nicely. This is what the clock posters be. So that's a nice type of clock poster. And that's it. It wasn't that much. It was on Amazon. I probably could have sent it back and got a replacement, but I don't know. I just really want to go through. I'm getting over a cold this week. I really don't want to go out my ways. Uh, basically February. February went by quick. In fact, I think I had just a few movies that's going to try to get. I'm trying to get that Captain America Best Buy exclusive steelbook 4K movie, but they went like 35 for it, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. But if it goes down, I may scoop that up still. But as far as games and all that, I think that's it for February. February, oh, it's a quick month. There's only 28 days in it, but it goes way faster than January and some of these other months. January felt like it dragged on. February, blink of an eye, gone. And my birthday coming up, which is March 10th. So March got some nice stuff coming out. Definitely gonna show that off. Looking forward to. Don't know what else is really coming up. We'll see because I will post movies. But a good drop from Horrorpack. Kudos to y'all. Leave me some comments. Tell me how you felt about what I showed. Did you feel that it was a good drop from them, or did you not like it? Um, Give me some likes, but please subscribe. Enjoy. This tuxie.